Hello! What is this? Am I actually going ahead and doing a Breyer Collection Tour, which I've been promising for absolute ages? Yes, I am! So, I've actually recently reorganized all my shelves and put all the new horses on there and whatnot, so we're gonna go ahead and actually take a look at all my horses. Yay! So, one of the first things I promised myself when I started collecting was not to do a conga. I didn't want to have more than one horse in any mold. So, let's start with my silver conga. Over here we have got Blue Suede Shoes, Matrix, Brown Sugar, Morpheus, and Ghost. Over here we have my two ethereals, which are Drake and Firefly. Over here we have got my most recent custom, the Devil's Handshake. I did make him to sell him, but I end up liking him way too much, so he's gonna stay here for a bit. Over here we've got another custom, this is Jumping Jack Flash. And over at the end we've got my newest horse, this is Noel. Down on the second shelf, over here we have got Altivo, and this is Irene Adler. She's quite broken and scuffed, so she's probably gonna end up as another custom. But for the time being, yeah, she's just sitting there. Over here we have got, I think you all guys recognize this if you've been watching my other videos, this is Vallegro. This is Renegade, Millicent Bystander, Sergeant Pepper, and Onyx. Down here on this little shelf I've got all my little foals. Most of these don't have names. I kind of got them as like, most of them I got all in one go, so I don't know, and I'm considering customizing some of them because they're kind of crap condition. We've got the little Cleveland foal, Scratching Foal, Dakota, is that her name? This is my only Breyer dog, and she's called Astrid, and I think she's hand painted. I don't know, it's one of those random little purchases I got on eBay, but she is really, really pretty. So yeah, that's Astrid. This is Samson, and this is Artemis. Okay, moving on to this shelf. Here we've got my three little dressage boys, basically. We've got Revenge Solves Everything, Corvo, and the Outsider. Over here we've got The Importance of Being Earnest, Sky, Diogenes. Over here is Echo. Echo was a kind of a holy grail for me. I really wanted to, what on earth is that mole called? A Gopher Frisian, is that it? Anyway, I really wanted her for a really long time, and I was so happy I was able to get her. She's like in perfect condition and everything, so that's great. Over here we've got my two American Saddlebreds. This is Porthos, and that's Aramis. Aramis is in the middle of being customized, so yeah, he's nowhere near finished. I'll probably show you guys when I'm finished with him. Down here we have got a random little Lonesome Glory that needs customizing. He needs a new mane and a new tail. I haven't really had the motivation to actually sculpt anything at the moment, so he's probably just going to sit there for some time. Up here we've got all of my tack, because I don't have anywhere else to put it except on my bookshelf. So yeah. Right, so skimming over here to my second bookshelf and my more horses. These are basically my draft horses up here, my big boys. We've got two Cleveland Bays. The one in the middle, what's he called? Journeyman? I think so. Anyway, yeah, he's really scuffed. I got him secondhand, so he's going to be a custom when I get round to it. We've got Winter Song and Diamond, my two silver brothers, on either side. And skimming down here, past all the more books, we've got, these are kind of my oldest ones actually, sort of, kind of. Anyway, we've got, what do I call her? Valkyrie. And this is Ophelia, this is Magnus, and this is my first ever custom Ezio. And up here, kind of to the side, because I don't have any other room for him, is the Gypsy Vanner. He doesn't have a name. Again, I sort of bought him to customize, but I have not had the time. I've been customizing other horses, so he will be a custom eventually, and I'm sure I'll think of a name once I've done that. These are all my stablemates. I have 14, I think. I'm not quite sure how this has happened. I started off with like 4, and then suddenly I'm like, I have 14. They do tend to just sort of breed. It's really strange. Yeah, these are all my stalemates, and I love them all very much. And I love I have this tiny little shelf for them. So I completely forgot about this horse. This horse down here in the depths where no one can see her is, I don't know, I got her kind of for free, basically, with some other broken horses for customizing, and I really don't know what to do with her because she's so horrible. She's got a broken leg, and she's really scuffed, so there's like no way I could really sell her. So yeah, she's just gonna sit there until she gets like buried in dust or something. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this. If anyone has any ideas of what to do with this damn horse, please tell me in the comments. Okay, so that pretty much concludes my Breyer Collection Tour. I'm glad I finally got around to doing it. I honestly don't know how I've managed to end up with quite so many. I did promise myself I'd stop at 20, so of course I've ended up at like 40, or it could be 41 actually, I'm not quite sure. I do need to count them again. I just want to say one final thing in terms of names. I do come up with original names for pretty much all of my horses. You might have noticed one or two of them did have their original names, but yeah, I do try and come up with my own names, and the ones that kind of have the craziest names do tend to be my most recent. My names are definitely getting weirder, but I know people can be a little bit weird about stealing names, and I just wanted to say that, you know, if you saw a name here and you liked it, you know, go ahead and steal it. I probably wouldn't even know about it, so don't worry about it. So yeah, I'll see you later.